Hello guys, welcome to a Code Capsules video deployment tutorial, and in today's episode we'll be looking at how to deploy an Angular application to Code Capsules. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it. So we'll be following the Angular deployment guide on Code Capsules doc site. As you can see, I'm already there, and the first step is to set up our GitHub repository. Code Capsules provides us with an example Angular application that we can easily deploy to get us up and started running quickly. So we'll just go ahead and fork that to our GitHub account. And this is the repository I was talking about. So we can just go ahead and fork it to our account. And as you can see, it's now on my personal account on GitHub. So with that step done, we can continue with the guide. And the next step is to create an account with Code Capsules. If you haven't already done so, you have to create one account. You have to create an account with Code Capsules. But if you already have an account, you can just sign in. I've already created mine, so I'm just going to sign in now so that we can move on with the tutorial. Sorry, my bad. I messed up my email. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now logged into my account, and Code Capsules provides every account with a personal team by default, and you can go ahead and use the personal team, or you can create your own team if you like. Either way, it's all the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the default personal team, and the default personal space has already been provided as well. So this is where our application will be hosted, in this personal team in the personal space. Let's go back to our tutorial and see what the next step is. Create a space for your apps. In my case, I already have the personal space, so I will be using this one. If you prefer to use another space, you can go ahead and do so, but for the purposes of this tutorial, we'll be using the personal space. And the next step is to connect to GitHub. So Code Capsules deploys applications from GitHub, and you have to give it permission to read the contents of your repository on GitHub. And how you do that is by clicking on the profile icon in the top right section of your screen, and then on the GitHub button to install Code Capsules on your GitHub account. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and on GitHub it redirects me to GitHub, and you want to select only the repository you want to deploy. You don't want to give it access to all your repositories. In this case, it's the Angular application, so I'm going to select it and click install and authorize to confirm your changes, and it redirects us to Code Capsules. And we're going to navigate to the team settings tab to see if everything worked fine. And as you can see, this is the repository that I just added. So click add next to the repository name here and confirm to confirm your changes. And now this repository will be available in the whole team, and all the spaces in that team can have access to this repository. Let's go back to our guide to see what the next step is. We have already linked our repository and we just added it. So now it's time to create the capsule. So since this is a front-end capsule, since Angular is front-end, we'll have to create a front-end capsule. And here on capsule type, we choose front-end and choose the repository that we just forked and added to our Code Capsules account. Click next. In the build command field, type npm run build. That's our build command. And in the static content folder path, that's the path where Code Capsules will read the index.js file, or where the root of the website or application will be hosted at. So just go ahead and copy this path and paste it here. Okay, create capsule. And now Code Capsules will be building our application. I'm just going to pause the video and resume when the capsule is finished building. Okay, the capsule is finished building now. That whole process took about 2 or 3 minutes. And after it is finished building, you can go ahead and click on the live website link to view the deployed application. And as you can see, this is our Angular application displaying our front end where you can sign in here. And you can also view the logs now and the metrics. Currently there are no, okay, here it is. And the metrics as well to view how much network traffic your application is receiving, and the CPU and memory usage. But that's it for today, guys. With this, you have now successfully deployed your Angular application to production, and you can go ahead and edit your GitHub repository to further customize it.